Alright guys, thanks for tuning in to my latest racing video run of my associated B6.4 2-wheel drive RC buggy at Southport. This is the Autumn Madness Club Day, very hard meeting. I was placed in a higher heat than what I'm usually placed. I think that was due to my good results in the previous meeting. So yeah, up against good drivers. I know I always say that, but it's a fact. So let's see who we're racing against. So here we go. We've got Steve Compton on pole, Stuart Guy second, Mick Townsend third, Harry in fourth, Daniel fifth, me sixth, Stuart White seventh, Andy Hall eighth, Michael Finchetti in ninth, and Matt Lowry in 10th. A lot of quick drivers. I consider Mick a quick driver, Stuart White a quick driver, Andy Hall always in the upper finals at Southport, and Michael Finchetti as well running his Schumacher LD2. Matt Lowry as well, very consistent driver, a bit of a veteran. So yeah, tough guys to race against. Hopefully we can do alright, get some good positions. We're just going to see how practice went, and then we're going to jump straight into fastest lap in qualifying, see if we can get our consecutive times and our best times. Consistency is what we're working on this weekend, so let's jump straight into the pits and see how we get on. Bit of a reshuffle after practice. We're now car number 6 with the 2-wheel drive, car number 6, so hopefully we can get through the pack, get out to the front, get some good laps in. Hopefully done alright in practice. Let's go on to qualifying round 1 next. Boy. So here we go, fastest lap in qualifying round 1. Nice entrance, getting that corner. A bit hesitant going into that corner, you don't want to go flat out. Round we go. Let's get the back end right on down the cobblestones under this tricky section, try and get a good line through it. I think I was losing time here, I was being a bit cautious, but if anything it paid off, because it's a bit of a tricky part of the section there. Nice little transition, try and keep up this car in front, using that as a basis for my speed, and round we go. Lap 12 was a 24.08. Yeah, so yeah, qualifying round 1, wish I would have done better. A lot of quick drivers, so just aiming to put in a good lap. Hopefully we get placed in a good final, we get a good result. So that was qualifying round 1 with the 2-wheel drive. On to the results. So let's have a look at the lap times and who was the quickest in qualifying round 1. Stuart Guy was quickest with a fastest lap of 23.98. Mick Townsend was second with a fastest lap of 23.04. Andy Hall wasn't registered in any laps, but he was third quickest. Harry was fourth with a fastest lap of 23.77. Stuart White was fifth with a fastest lap of 24.87. Daniel Hall was sixth with a fastest lap of 23.80. Quite a decent lap time there from Daniel. I was seventh with a fastest lap of 24.08. Michael Finchetti was 8th with a fastest lap of 23.65. Matt Lowry 9th with a fastest lap of 23.50. And Steve Compton down in 10th with a fastest lap of 23.55. So yeah, my best 10, 25.54, and my best lap was a 24.08. So about just under 2 seconds. So yeah, obviously taking me time, being patient paid off. That's kind of like what we're working and trying to get our consecutive laps in. We've got the speed now, just need to tame that finger a little bit more and be a bit patient, not pushing the car around corners, sewing it like a silver surfboard over a crest of a wave, not pushing the limits and making it traction roll. So let's jump into qualifying round 2. So here we go, quickest lap in qualifying round 2 down the straight. Still look a bit hesitant, but I'm obviously carrying a lot more speed. It just doesn't look as quick because I'm not do or die into every single corner. Yeah, under that tricky section, you need to try and get as straight a line as possible so you can give as much speed. Bit cautious there, wasn't sure if I was going to hit the marshal. Looks like a good lap so far. Round we go. Just on a few more corners and across the line for a 23.97 on lap 3. So there we go. I told you Michael Finchetti was quick. He was quickest with a fastest lap of 23.38. Mick Townsend was second with a fastest lap of 23.76. Steve Compton was third with 23.58. Stuart White was fourth with a fastest lap of 24.36. I was fifth with a fastest lap of 23.97. Nice lap there by me, if I do say so myself. Harry was sixth with a fastest lap of 23.17. Very quick lap. Andy Hall must have had a bit of a bad one, fell down to seventh with a fastest lap of 23.76. Matt Lowry was 8th with a fastest lap of 24.85. Stuart Guy was 9th with 11 laps and a fastest lap of 23.73. And Daniel Hall was 10th with a fastest lap of 24.80. So yeah, my best 10, 25.25. My quickest lap was a 23.97. So just brought it down to a 2nd and a quarter. My best 10 in the previous round was 25.54, and my fastest lap was a 24.08. So yeah, so my consecutive slightly quicker, and I got a quicker lap as well. So yeah, improvements all day long.
Here we go, boys. Qualifying round 2 with the 2-wheel drive. Didn't go too bad. Finished kind of like middle of the pack. Up against fast drivers, I always say that. It's not an excuse, it's just a fact. But yeah, we done alright. Placed in the middle. Very grippy out there, so got to like adjust it. Always after a shower, and then the sun comes out the track, grip goes up tenfold. So it took a bit of adjustment, but yeah, not too bad. I'm happy with that. Just a club day, just getting them laps in.
So let's see if we can get around the same quickest lap. Round we go, down into that bottom right hander. Down that bottom side corner. Bring it up to the cobblestones. Just going to coast over, not spin the back end round. Try and get as straight a line as possible. Round we go. This tricky part. Line up for the tabletop. Flip the power. Land on the top. Don't want to bounce. Nice setup on this associated B6.4. Round we go. Back end kicked up a little bit, but lap 11 was a 24.06. So yeah, getting in the 24s. Yeah, so consistently hitting around that 24 mark, so I'm happy with that. So in this round, Stuart Guy was quickest with a fastest lap of 23.96. So even the fastest guy's getting it around the 24 mark. But consistency is key. Andy Hall jumped up to 2nd with a fastest lap of 23.98. Not far off Stuart Guy's quickest lap there. Mick Townsend was 3rd with a fastest lap of 23.57. Stuart White was 4th with a fastest lap of 23.78. Steve Compton was 5th with a fastest lap of 23.20. That's a quick lap. It's all about them 10ths, boys. Michael Finchetti dropped down to 6th with a fastest lap of 24.37. I was 7th with a fastest lap of 24.06. Daniel Hall was 8th with a fastest lap of 23.78. Still getting quick laps in Daniel. Matt Lowry was 9th with a fastest lap of 24.13. And Harry was 10th with a fastest lap of 23.62. Yeah, so not much in it compared to the previous round. Quickest lap was slightly slower in this round, but our best 10 is only a matter of a thousandth of a second in, a 10th of a second in fact.
There you go, guys, qualifying round 3 with the 2-wheel drive. I enjoyed that, having a good time. Mistakes, high level consistent drivers. Once you make a couple of mistakes, you kind of like, you know, it's not, you're not racing for position, you're racing the clock, but you kind of like get stuck in traffic, then people lapping you and stuff, so kind of put you on a bit of a back foot. Hopefully we do alright in the final, so we're on to qualifying round 4 next.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened in this race. I had a couple of comings off, trying to get a bit too much speed going around that corner, and I went off. So that kind of like put me in the in with the traffic and meaning to back off and let quicker drivers through. Like I say, a lot of quicker drivers. I was also losing time in this section, bouncing up on that. But tabletop, I was pretty much nailing it every time round, so I'm really happy with that. Round we go. Nice lines through there. Lap 7 was my quickest lap on the 24.25.
There we go, guys. Struggled in that last round. Hopefully we do alright in the final run in the 2-wheel drive. I think that might have been the red arrows, look like. But yeah, we struggled there with the last round of qualifying with the 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, so the results don't lie. Steve Compton was quickest with the fastest lap of 23.39. Stuart Guy was 2nd with the fastest lap of 23.96. Michael Finchetti done well again to come 3rd with the fastest lap of 23.38. Mick Townsend 4th with the fastest lap of 22.77. Andy Hall, middle of the pack, with the fastest lap of 23.83. Harry was 6th with the fastest lap of 23.45. Matt Lowry 7th with the fastest lap of 24.91. Stuart White 8th with the fastest lap of 24.02. I was 9th with the fastest lap of 24.25. And Daniel Hall 10th with the fastest lap of 24.36. So our best 10, we basically added 2 seconds to our best 10. And our quickest lap was only a quarter of a second off, but it was just that consistency really let us down. So next we're going to go into the finals. It was a 2-round final, so this is going to be a long video. So if you made it this far, I really appreciate anyone who tunes into this video. So we're going to jump straight to the finals. Do or die time. Hopefully we can do alright. We have a pretty decent day, and then we'll see where we place it overall. So let's jump straight into the finals and get them boxed off.
Yeah, boys, so it's 2 rounds of finals. So 2 rounds of 2-wheel drive finals. Yeah, rain stayed off. Had a bit of that little shower before, but yeah. So hopefully we do alright in the 2-wheel drive final. Don't expect to get anywhere in the 4-wheel drive final because it's kind of like top dog territory, but yeah, we do alright in the final. We're bumped up, we're in the B final. I was hoping I'd be in the C final for 2-wheel drive, but no. We're in the B, so we're going to be starting at the back. Just pick off some places, hopefully we do alright. So yeah, 2 rounds of 2-wheel drive final next.
And here we go, here's our starting grid. We've got Stu Walker on pole, Alistair Sharp second, Mick Townsend is in third, Michael Finchetti fourth, Steve Compton in fifth, Andy Hall sixth, Stuart White in the seventh, Harry in eighth, me in ninth, and Adrian Speed in 10th. If I can just make up a couple of positions, maybe a few positions, get a bit of an advantage starting at the back if everyone goes balling into that first corner, if we can just be consistent, maybe get a mid-pack finish, I'd be happy to jump up 3 places and bring it home in around 7th or even 5th. You never know, it really is a game of Russian roulette with these finals, so we're going to go straight into it. Let's see how we do. Let's do this. Yeah, so fingers crossed we have a good one. There we are, starting at the back of the pack. Don't want to give it too much beans on the start. We want a nice clean getaway so we can pick off some positions into the first corner, hopefully. Off we go into that first corner. Don't want to come together with anyone. A couple of cars having a bit of a tussle in front. I get caught up with somebody. Make up 3 positions, so it looks like someone might have overturned. I think that might be Andy Hall. Andy Hall's kind of like the guy that we're racing against. We're in equal machines. No, it's not Andy Hall, that's Andy Hall going over the tabletop. So we're hunting Andy Hall down. So yeah, a couple of cars. One car looks like it's pulled off. First lap is a 28.38. So we want to try and get down to the 25s or the 24s. Always a bit slower when you're racing in traffic, not as quick as qualifying, because you don't tend to have a clear track around you. So around we go, line up for the tabletop, get it over nice and clean. Transition, that's Andy Hall, looks like he's just out in a bit of a bad sector there. Around we go, lap 2 is a 25.17. Oh, I get it wrong, get that. Luckily we land on our wheels. Got to regroup. It's all about recovery, get your mojo back and fighting on. And go trying to follow this yellow car. Someone's got it wrong on the tabletop. Luckily I missed them. There we go. Racing for position now. So we do lap 3 is a 26.75. So quite a slow lap. That little tumble lost us a bit of time. Car in front pulling away a little bit. We tend to have good sectors of the racing and bad sectors. He gets it wrong on the tabletop, giving him too much gas. Luckily I get through. That's Andy Hall in front. Bit of a gap to me. At 4 is a 25.07. There we go, over cobbles. You want to give it speed, but not that enough speed that you traction roll. Very nice planted car this. There we go.
2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 5, 8, 7, 3.
So we're currently in 6th spot, that's Andy Hall behind. Very quick driver. It's all about putting the car in front under pressure. And for your nerves to go, make a mistake. How long can I keep him behind? And we go over that little bump. This tricky section, I feel like I was a bit slow through that section. So lap 6 is a 24.40. Pulling away a little bit from Andy, but you don't want to give it too much gas and make a mistake. Closing in on me through them bumps, and then there he goes. Forces me into an error. So I can chase in now. So I'm going to keep him in my sights. Try and force him into an error. And there you go, boys. Let's get that position back. Lap 7 was a 26.52. That yellow car behind me again. Very quick car. Tricky getting a straight line through that series of chicane, but yeah, he crashes out over the tabletop we go. So easy around here. lap 8 is the 24.34, so we're down into the mid 24s now. A few more laps left in it. The yellow car's still there, sniffing for blood.
Oh, Marshall! Fucking hell, mate.
Go over the tabletop. It's very quick through this section. So get some beans. Lap 9's my fastest lap, 24.26. Skidding over them cobblestones.
The window then, 4 minutes, 1, 2, 4, 9, 5, 8, 6, 7, 3.
I get caught in the back marker, currently in 5th, but I'm only losing a few positions there. There's Andy Hall, back on my tail again. Lap 10 is a 28.28, very slow lap. Andy Hall undertakes me. I'll get my line wrong, and then lose a few thousandths of a second there. All about fractions, he gets it wrong, gives the position back to me. Car pressure's out on that little bit. Go. Lap 11 is a 25.51. I'll keep it clean after these last few laps. Car's right on the tail. Oh, he undercuts me, track goes for it, gets it wrong. Closing down this yellow car. Oh, I get it. Oh, do or die, boys. Oh, yes! Lap 12 is 24.59. Yeah, boys, not bad racing. You've got to agree, I've improved. It definitely helps you driving when you're up against more experienced drivers. There we go. Everyone's finishing. Yes, on to the results. Stewart won it with 13 laps and a fastest lap of 22.91. Man, that is quick. Alice the second with 13 laps and a fastest lap of 23.61. Michael Finchetti was third with 13 laps and a fastest lap of 23.47. Steve Compton was fourth with 12 laps and a fastest lap of 23.19. Harry was fifth with 12 laps and a fastest lap of 23.02. I was sixth with 12 laps and a fastest lap of 24.26. Agent Speed was seventh with 12 laps and a fastest lap of 23.98. Andy Hall was 8th with 12 laps and a fastest lap of 23.72. Stuart White was 9th with 12 laps and a fastest lap of 24.94. And Mick Townsend, who must have crashed out towards the end of the race, was 10th with 11 laps and a fastest lap of 23.15. So yeah, not bad really. Quite a good result really, considering where it started. I'm happy with that. So here we go, onto B final round 2. On the left, we got the results from the previous rounds. And on the right we got the starting grid. So Stu Walker was able to take the lead and pretty much run away with it. Alistair Sharp started second, finished second. Mick Townsend dropped down to 10th, so he must have had a problem or something, or maybe he just lost his mojo. And Michael Finchetti was able to jump up to 3rd. So yeah, Steve Compton as well, just lost 1 place. Andy Hall, looks like he had the bad round, so it's Andy Hall who have kind of like got our sights on. We want to try and beat the legendary Andy Hall. So yeah, we're going to jump straight into the B final round 2. Let's do this. Yeah, so hopefully it all goes alright. Starting at the back of the grid, it's all about getting a good start and being consistent. So there we go, car number 9. Let's see what happens into the first corner. Should we get a better start this time? Lose a bit of speed though, back off a little bit, didn't want to have any comings together, so at the back of the pack, just try and pick off some places, keeping up with the field. Someone's spun out there, so we make up a position, just picking off the opportunities as and when they come together with the little clad in there, so we're knocked down a bit, fighting it out, the last position, having a bit of a tussle. There we go, that's Andy Hall in front with the black car. So first lap is a 30.79, quite a slow opening lap, but plenty of time to improve, reel everyone back in. Starting at the back of the grid, you have a bit of a disadvantage racing for position, so hopefully someone's going to have a few tumbles and we can make up a few positions. Over the tabletop we go. There we go. Lap 2 is a 25.23, so starting to get into the 25s. Keeping track of that car in front. Looks like Andy Hall's made up a position. I make up another position. Someone gets stuck on the pipes. Hopefully we do alright. Tabletop, yep, nice transition. Back end kicked up a little bit, but we were able to apply a little bit of throttle, bring it back down again. Lap 3 is a 24.87, so we're into the 24s. That yellow car has got some serious speed closing in on me. I don't know who it is. He skids out a little bit, or he gets it wrong. Gives me a bit of breathing room, trying to keep up with Andy Hall. Runs a bit wide into that corner. Catching them up. Right on his tail now. There we go. Lap 4 is a 24.40, quite a quick lap. Still got plenty more in it. I get a traction roll, luckily we land on our wheels. It's going to give Andy a bit of breathing room in front. The lines aren't great at the moment. I want to try and regroup, get back in the zone. Running a bit wide, he gets past, nice pass.
5.
So we're currently in 7th position. Lap 5 is a 27.10, quite a slow lap. Starting to get a bit off the pace. We need to start pushing, but try and not make any mistakes. Here's where experience comes in. A couple of cars get coming together, so we're right on the tail of Andy. Both over the tabletop. Oh. Survival of the fittest. Nice undercut there from the yellow car. Managed to get the position back though. Lap 6 is a 26.56. Things are starting to get a bit chaotic. Hopefully we can keep our cool. Looking like I'm driving a bit aggressive. Try and get the undercut. Yeah, nice pass. Managed to pull it off. Don't want to get overconfident though. Start rolling the dice, see if Lady Luck's going to play ball. Lap 7 is my fastest lap so far, which is a 23.70. Oh, traction rolled. It's going to lose me a lot of time, lose me a lot of positions. I cut in on someone lapping me there. So the fastest guy's starting to lap everyone. Oh, I'm trying to keep up with him and make a mistake. Oh, do or die there for the marshal running across the track. Well done to the marshal. Oh, and the second mistake. That's kind of my race ruined. But yeah, we can plod on. Hopefully we can bring it back in, pick up some of the back markers, try and get a good position, see where this takes us. Lap 8 is a very slow one, 40.39. So we've almost lost about 6 or 7 seconds to get another roll. So yeah, lack of experience racing at this level. It's not an excuse, it's just a fact. Yeah, so we're currently in 9th. Then the quicker cars through. Lap 9 is a 30.26, so we've lost a lap there practically. Yeah, not going to get them 12 laps in bad luck to her. Someone crashes out. Happens at all levels. In the heat of the moment, when you see the red mist. Lap 10's a 25.10. Just waiting for the buzzer now. Try and bring it home. Try and have a decent last sector. Got that yellow car. Not sure if we're fighting for position, but everything's a bit do or die. You don't give any room on the track. Just try and get into these last few corners. Oh, nearly lose it. Oh, managed to get back on. Oh, and just pip him with the line. Lap 11's a 25.30. Oh boys, that's terrible. These things happen. Rolling the dice. So yeah, so onto the results. Stuart Walker won it with 13 laps and a fastest lap of 23.24. Michael Vincetti jumped up to second with 13 laps and a fastest lap of 23.11. Adrian Speed got a third place with 12 laps and a fastest lap of 23.46. Mick Townsend was fourth with 12 laps and a fastest lap of 23.11. Harry was fifth with 12 laps and a fastest lap of 23.91. Alistair was sixth with 12 laps and a fastest lap of 23.58. Andy Hall was seventh with 12 laps and a fastest lap of 24.64. I was 8th with 11 laps and a fastest lap of 23.70, and Steve Compton was 9th with 11 laps and a fastest lap of 23.33, and Stuart White was at the back of the pack with 11 laps and a fastest lap of 23.82. So if we hadn't have had them two tumbles, we would have yeah, gone up. And I wouldn't like to say where I would have ended up, but I think the results would have been a lot differently. You can see by me best 10 and my best lap, there's about 3 seconds in it. So yeah, that mistake cost me dearly. So next we're going to go on to the overall championship results. So Stuart Walker won it with 2 points. Lower the points, the higher you are. Michael Finchetti an impressive second. Alistair was third. Adrian Speed fourth. Harry was fifth. Steve Compton in 6th. Mick Townsend 7th. Me 8th. Andy Hall 9th. And Stuart White in 10th. So yeah, I think if we would have done a bit better in that round, we would have scored a bit lower. I wouldn't like to. I don't know, man. Maybe 6th. But hindsight, it's a wonderful tool. But in the art of RC, it doesn't get you around a corner. So yeah, boys, as always, thanks very much for tuning in. I shall see you in the next one. Oh yeah.